Hi everyone, Beth with Pearl Treasure Designs here once again with today's challenge collaboration. We're going right into the crafting today, but we will have more to say about our hosts and co-hosts later on in the video. So let's head to the craft room and see what's cooking. DIY number 1. So y'all, I found this piece at the thrift store. It was a wired light. So I took off the back and took out all of the electronic switches and light fixtures and basically gutted it. So here I am struggling a little bit with that, but you'll get to see how I took this apart with the screws to the back, and I did use the back plate again and secured the candle holders to the inside. So as I go along here, you'll get to see how I did that. And I had already taken the pieces out of this and stripped it of the electronics. You'll get to see the rings and all that. I have also pre-marked where I need to glue the candle holders on the inside of the plate. So you'll see me doing that. Sorry for the headshot, yikes. So now that I've done that, I am getting ready to make sure I wipe everything down. I had a bit of a little snafu with my paint, my paint pen. So with those marks already in place, I am going to use E6000 to adhere that to the inside of the plate. Please forgive me, y'all. I use rapid fuse adhesive for that, and I may go back and adhere those with E6000. Now that I'm done with that, I am going to start painting this piece with Plaster by Waverly chalk paint, and that way I can get into the grooves and get the desired color that I am looking for. So as I'm going along here, I'm going to put this in fast motion, and I am wiping off excess chalk paint so I can see details. And I will do this throughout the entire process of covering this piece, as well as with the antique wax and the white wax layers. I did cover this with Waverly Plaster, antique wax for the second coat, wipe that down, and then finalize the last coat with white wax. So you can see just a hint of the green shining through with highlights of the antique wax. And you will get to see more of this at the final reveal. So y'all, I am adding a protective back to the back side of this plate so that it doesn't scratch the surface that it's on. So I took some foam and added this to the back side of the plate and punched holes where the screws would go underneath the foam. And I did adhere this with the rapid fuse adhesive. And again, forgive my big head there. Making room for the screws to fit in, and we are good. So you'll see more of this at the final reveal. DIY number 2. I found this decorative ornament that you put on a bowl or a shelf sitter, and I decided to cover this with Plaster by Waverly and antique wax as the second coat and white wax as the third coat. wiping back each with a baby wipe so that I can see the highlighted antique waxing in the grooves. And you'll get to see more of this at the final reveal. Welcome to the third Thursday Thrift Flip. Nothing like getting off to an amazing start with the collaboration open invite with our hosts Tammie from the Rusted Willow, Elizabeth from Rustic Chick Design, and our co-host this month is Loli from Loli D's Creations. Each one of these ladies has a link found in my description box along with a link to the playlist. So please check out each of their gifted and extremely talented channels. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to each of their channels as well as the playlist participants. It takes a community of crafters to grow our channels, so let's be a blessing so they too can continue to be a blessing. Now on to the next DIY. DIY number 3. Now I'm getting ready to start my third project, and this is an angel statue. And I did go ahead, wipe this down with baby wipes, added the plaster color by Waverly, and antique wax for the highlighted colors. And you'll see me here going over this with white wax. I just love the hint of color from the antique wax showing through to highlight all of the beautiful designs. You'll see more of this at the final reveal. The final reveal. Thanks for watching. A big shout out to all my subscribers out there. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. That helps me out tremendously. And then if you could press that like button and share with all your friends, I would greatly appreciate that. And leave me a comment. It does help the algorithm move these videos forward, and it helps support all of our channels. So go ahead and do that, and we can do it together. Until next time, see you later.